But if you were to release on the Xbox 360, they'd be making lots of cuts to the game. Hello there guys, JcEcho here, and in today's video I'm going to talk about the possibilities of Fortnite coming out for the Xbox 360. So right now Fortnite's out for the Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC. And the Xbox One can run at 30 to 40 frames per second on any Xbox One console, even the Xbox One X. The Xbox One X is a very powerful console, and the fact that it can only run at 30 to 40 frames per second kind of shows how difficult it would be to run it on like the Xbox 360. So that's one reason why you might not be able to run on the 360. If the Xbox One X, a very powerful console, can only run at 30 to 40 frames per second, it would be like 5 frames per second on the 360 if you try to run the same game. Now it might be a little bit high, it might be a little bit low. I really don't know fully because it can't run on the 360, so we won't really know. But there's other reasons why it can't run on the 360. Another reason why I might not be able to run on the 360 is because of the player limit. On the Xbox 360, you can only have so many players in one multiplayer game at one time, and 100 is probably way too high for the Xbox 360. So Fortnite releasing on the Xbox 360 is very unrealistic, especially since the Xbox 360 is probably going to be discontinued soon, as it kind of already has been, but it's going to be fully discontinued sometime soon, and probably the Xbox Live will be disconnected soon too. But if you were to release on the Xbox 360, they'd be making lots of cuts to the game. They'd probably cut down the player limit to like 50 or 25, which would be pretty rude to play Fortnite with half of the players, or even like 1/4 of the players that normally is. Probably make a lot smaller map, and the graphics would just look horrible, and lots of other cuts they would have to make to the game to make it possible to run on the 360. So realistically, Fortnite will not be releasing for the Xbox 360 for many reasons, one of them being the Xbox 360 is simply not powerful enough to run such a new game. Plus, Epic Games, the developers of Fortnite, probably won't want to make this game for just an old console. It's probably going to be fully discontinued very soon. So in the business mind, it's not very smart to waste all of the money to make a game for just an old console. There's so many players on there, and like I said, realistically, it will not be coming out for the Xbox 360 because it doesn't make sense to release it for the Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3 or any last-gen consoles. Even though it's very unrealistic for Fortnite to come out for the Xbox 360, I think it would be very interesting to see what they would have to do to make it run on the 360 because of how weak the Xbox 360 is compared to current gen consoles and PCs and stuff like that. So if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're new as I do upload daily game videos, and click the bell to turn notifications as YouTube is kind of broken. And this has been JcEcho. I'll see you guys next one, and thanks for watching.